That's all just riding in the rain, having fun, getting loose, wrecking your bike, whatever. What's up, guys? Sean here from Srkcycles.com, and I am sitting on a 2002, I'll show it to you, 2002 Yamaha V Star Classic 1100. I love these bikes. I'm gonna show you how good it runs. But first, let's start the day like the way we should. Let's get some words of wisdom up in there. Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen. Ponder that one for a little bit, guys. Think about that. Let's ride this bike. Take the choke off. We are good. And I know what you guys are wondering. You're wondering, hold on, you can't see me yet. So maybe you're not wondering. Wait till we switch angles real quick. But you're wondering, you're like, Sean, what the heck are you wearing? I'll show you exactly. I'll show you exactly what I'm wearing. And I'm wearing my built Frog Tog rain suit. I picked this thing up. Caleb's got one too. He's wearing the pants for it. He's not wearing the jacket because he's a wimp. But we just picked these things up at Cycle Gear. This is the Built brand, made by Frog Tog with the Built logo on it. We just got them at Cycle Gear, and I'm super excited to try them out. We do a decent amount of rain test drives, and I couldn't wait to put these things to good use. Because I really like them. I like riding in the rain. I know all you other people are like, oh, riding in the rain, it's dangerous. This is the perfect amount of danger that I like to have in my life. And it's not even that bad. I got a little bored at work about an hour ago, and I took the DRZ for a spin, and that thing was popping wheelies in the rain. I mean, bikes have plenty of traction in the rain. You just don't stop like a maniac. But so I want to show you guys how good this bike runs. I also want to show you guys how the V Star 1100 really is it's kind of a big deal. It was kind of like the staple of the import motorcycles for a long time. I mean, it had a really long run. I think this bike came out in like the late 90s, early 2000s, and they kept on making it until like, I don't know, 2008 or something. Some crazy, I mean, they made it for a long time, and it was a good bike, and everyone liked it. I mean, look at it. It's just a good looking bike. It's a good cruiser. It's reliable. This one has 37,000 miles on it. It's got plenty of life left. These things only ever had 2 issues. I've only ever experienced one of those issues. The other one I just heard about. But the 2 issues was, one, the starter clutch. The bolts on the starter clutch would start to work their way out, and then you would hear a funny looking, when you go to fire it up, this is how you know if it's bad. When you go to fire it up, it doesn't fire up smooth. It'll kind of, you hear the thing cranking, and then it'll kick back, and it won't crank, and then this one cranks fine. I won't sell them. If they have the starter clutch problem, I'll let you know, and I'll sell it for a whole lot cheaper, like dirt cheap. Or I just won't sell the bike. Because the last thing I'm not going to sell someone a bike and try to mislead them. That's just not the way I roll. We actually have one of these sitting in our shop right now. I've had it for about a year. Bad starter clutch. I don't know what to do with it. I'm waiting for a shop to tell me they can fix it for cheap. And maybe I'll get it fixed. It's actually a pretty nice bike. This one seems to run great. It starts up fine. It feels great in the rain. It's got good rubber. Check out the walk around video of it. Actually, I think this bike is sold. But I told the guy I'll do a test drive. I think he put a deposit down. I told him I'll do a test drive video just so you know exactly that it runs good and it shifts to the gears no problem. I didn't have to have it on choke for very long. Brakes feel nice and solid. I like that big windshield. Guys, I'm loving this Frog Tog suit. I built. They actually have a little pouch kit for it if you get a hole in it. But it's something nice to have if you're going on trips, or if you're a serious rider and you know you're gonna be riding in the rain or something. This is definitely the way to go. Now, when you're riding in the rain, there's definitely less traction than what you normally have. Oh yeah, just to throw it out there. If you're wondering how much a suit like this costs, just go to cyclegear.com. I think the top piece was like 40 bucks and the bottom piece is like 30 bucks, something around that. It's a good deal. I mean, it's light. It's the cheapest way to keep it protected. That's not like just cheap plastic. This will actually breathe, so you won't, when you take it off, you're not all sweaty and stuff. That's why I got it opposed to like the rubber kind. Back there, when I got on the gas, the back end cut loose a little bit. That's normal. That's all just riding in the rain, having fun, getting loose, wrecking your bike, whatever. You just got to get used to it. But you just got to do it, you know, do everything a little bit lighter than what you normally would. I read an article, I think it was written by Nikki Hayden, or about Nikki Hayden. It was an interview about Nikki Hayden, I think. And he's talking about how he's really good at riding in the rain, like racing in the rain. And he's talking about how you can almost do everything at like almost 100%. And I'm sure a lot of people are like, oh, cool, you know. Hey, that guy's running wet tires. He's running rain tires. If you ever touch rain tires, they just fall apart. They're made for like, they made to get super, super sticky wet, super sticky hot in the rain. They're different than your normal street tires, so you know, you got to pull back a whole lot more than just 2%. Alright guys, that wraps up the video. Remember, it's not what you're riding, but where you're going. We'll see you guys later.